30. Wyatt Earp's Colt .45 revolver, sold for $225,000 in 2014. Associated with the OK Corral Lawman. 29. Brown Brothers engraved pair of Purdy over/under shotguns, sold for $470,000 in 2025. Magnificent 20-gauge sidelock pair with cases. 28. John Ulrich engraved Winchester Model 1894, sold for $558,125 in 2025. Master engraved takedown rifle, new record for model. 27. 1891 Colt Cavalry Model Revolver, sold for $747,500 in 2020. Rare cavalry piece. 26. U.S. Cavalry Model Colt Single Action Army Revolver, sold for $805,000 in 2019. Historic military revolver. 25. Theodore Roosevelt's Fox Shotgun, sold for $862,500 in 2010. 12-gauge presented to TR, used on African safari. 24. King Louis XIII of France Wheelock Gun, sold for $881,250 in 2024. Ornate 17th Century Royal Firearm. 23. Ultra-rare Deluxe Winchester 1 of 1000 Model 1876, sold for $891,250 in 2018. 1 of 10 known, original condition. 22. Documented Colonel Theodore Roosevelt Smith & Wesson No. 3, sold for $910,625 in 2022. 21. Sam Wilson's 1847 Colt Walker Revolver, sold for $920,000 in 2008. Issued to Texas Ranger, near perfect with accessories. 20. Colt Patterson Revolver, sold for $977,500 in 2011. Early repeating pistol in mint condition. 19. Engraved silver Winchester Model 1866, sold for $977,500 in 2021. Silver-framed gift between South American leaders. 18. E Company No. 120 U.S. Colt Model 1847 Walker Revolver, sold for $1,035,000 in 2019. Tipu Sultan's two-shot superimposed load flintlock sporting gun, sold for $1,078,404 in 2015. 16. Han Solo's Blastech DL-44 Heavy Blaster, sold for $1,057,500 in 2022. Star Wars prop based on Mauser pistol. 15. Gold inlaid Colt Model 1849 Pocket Revolver, sold for $1,142,500 in 2012. Exhibition piece with elaborate engravings. 14. Alexander Hamilton's Flintlock Holster Pistols, sold for $1,150,000 in 2201. Founding Fathers Revolutionary War Pistols. 13. Napoleonic silver-mounted rifled presentation flintlock pistols, sold for $1,173,600 in 2022. Linked to Napoleon's Moscow retreat. 12. Finest known engraved Winchester Model 1886, sold for $1,178,750 in 2018. Gold and platinum inlaid rifle. 11. Henry Lawton's Winchester Model 1886, serial number 1, sold for $1,265,000 in 2016. Tied to Geronimo's surrender. 10. Theodore Roosevelt Factory engraved Colt Single Action Revolver, sold for $1,466,250 in 2020. Ordered post-assassination attempt. 9. G. Young engraved Colt Milliken Dragoon Revolver, sold for $1,667,500 in 2019. Civil War Officers engraved Dragoon. 8. The Black Beauty, Nimsky's masterpiece Colt Single Action Army, sold for $1,645,000 for 2025. Gold engraved presentation piece to Mexican president. 7. Cased pair of flintlock pistols by Nicolas Noel Boutet, gifted by Simon Bolivar, sold for $1,687,500 in 2004. Another Bolivar-linked set from Boutet. 6. Simon Bolivar's French silver-mounted rifled flintlock pistols, sold for $1,800,000 in 2016. Gifted by Lafayette, tied to Latin American independence. 5. Danish Sea Captain Walker civilian Colt Walker Revolver, sold for $1,840,000 in 2018. Rare early Colt with transatlantic provenance. 4. Lafayette Washington pair of steel-mounted saddle pistols, sold for $1,986,000 in 2002. Revolutionary War gift from Lafayette to Washington. 3. Napoleon presentation garniture of 6 arms from Boutet, sold for $2,875,000 in 2021. Gold-encrusted set from Napoleon's gunsmith. 2. Gen. Ulysses S. Grant's cased Remington New Model Army revolvers, sold for $5,170,000 in 2202. Ornately engraved Civil War pair, presented to Grant. 1. Pat Garrett's Colt single-action Army revolver, sold for $6,030,312 in 2021, used to kill Billy the Kid, iconic Wild West artifact. Alright boys, thank you for watching, I really appreciate your support. Don't forget to smash the like button, type us a comment down below, or just what you thought about the show, okay? You've been watching Everything Weapons, your go-to place for the best weapons and military talk. Also, subscribe and ring the bell so you don't miss a video I post in the future. And check out my other content on the channel. Tons of entertaining content, this is just what I radiate. Okay, appreciate it guys. Take care.